The guys in Slipknot really are some of the nicest guys in the game, but there's one thing you can do that will make at least Clown upset, and that involves dealing with this mask, handling it, picking it up, and trying to put it on. Absolutely not cool. Before we get to that, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. In a new interview with Clown, he is talking specifically about why he is not so much a fan of people taking his mask and handling it and putting it on, particularly in a live environment, unless you are a very close friend or family member of him. It's something very personal to him, and here's what he had to say. In an interview with Fred Minnick, Clown was asked if he ever let anyone wear his mask. He said, "It's actually a really good question. Never let anyone wear the mask, you know? I've given masks away so they can do whatever they want. But I've never had anyone take my mask and wear it like on stage or, you know. There are a few very obscure things, but they're not like you can wear this. Usually I'm generally interested that if I have a mask here and if we're friends, you could come in and I would be very interested whether you would just pick it up and blindly, maybe disrespectfully, I don't know, really look at it in that way. But what are you going to do blindly? That's laying there. Are you going to pick it up? Are you going to attempt to put it on? Are you scared of it? Is it fragile to you? Out of 25 years, everyone's really respectful. And the only ones that just grab it and put it on are my kids. They don't care. And I actually have a couple of close friends that are really close to me that have kind of picked it up and tried it on. But I'm pretty brutal. Like, you can imagine all these jackasses around the world that might have messed around for a moment and they can play funny games. You hire some mask maker, he's making the final thing, he's had a couple of drinks, the guy's girlfriend, who knows what's going on. So I've always made the mask. Look, this is like a wedding ring. You've got to respect this. You can't just pick it up and touch it. This is my livelihood. This is also my art. And I mainly tell people, if you attempt to put that on, you better be prepared for what it's going to make you for the rest of your life. It could curse you. It could spin you down a direction that you don't want to be. It's real. That's real. It's blood, sweat, and tears. There are many years of family having missed birthdays. All that stuff that the world pounds on. So that represents my blood, sweat, and tears. So it's not something I really offer, and I don't know if anybody wants that curse anyway. Slipknot has really carved out a unique identity for themselves, and the mask is synonymous with the band Slipknot. There are other bands that have used masks, but they really aren't as prominent specifically as Slipknot. You've got bands like Ghost, you've got bands like Kiss that have done face paint, but bands that have worn masks exclusively seems to be a thing for Slipknot, and it's obviously very sacred to the members for good reason. So there you have it. If you see a Slipknot mask laying around, you might not want to pick it up, and it could even end up cursing you. Anyways, that is all for now. Thanks so much for joining us today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.